In the past month, I've been covering multiple news items highlighting some of the ways crypto is going mainstream. One of the problems with crypto is the amount of specific knowledge that is needed in order to participate. Much like the early days of the internet, where you needed to have a modem to put your phone on, then make a call to a university, which then gave you access to the World Wide Web, which at the time was nothing but text websites. Now, as the tech built out, it became so easy to use as a computer could be continuously connected to the internet, or a phone device was connected, and the ease of use became very simple. Now, we are still in the early days of crypto, but we are seeing the emergence of companies and services that will make it easy enough for people to use crypto that they will finally use it in their day-to-day lives. There are very few areas where I believe crypto will make dramatic changes first, or there are a few areas. And those few areas are decentralized finance, or as we refer to it, DeFi, also crypto gaming, and these metaverses that are the new rage and been in focus recently in a lot of people's minds. We've been focusing on them on our channel for a while now. And also digital collectibles. Now, I covered a few days ago an interview with Animal Concerts that is a project that's going to make it easy for anyone around the world to buy a ticket to a virtual reality concert with their favorite artist, even if they know almost nothing about crypto. And this is the kind of thing that brings massive adoption. I'm going to share with you a DeFi project that's going to make it simple for anyone, including grandma, to participate in DeFi. And that's one of the bridges that we've needed for crypto to go mainstream. Welcome to the CryptoRain channel. If you like money in crypto and are looking for a real investor's take on the crypto market, join the Rainmaker family by liking the videos and subscribing with that all notifications button enabled. This isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I am a crypto investor myself that went from thousands to millions in the past 4 years. Now I'm sharing with you how I think about crypto that has led me to the actions that took my portfolio to life-changing wealth. And my guess is if you join us over the next 4 to 5 years, these principles can help you, most of you, do the same. Now, I say most because rewiring ourselves to not FOMO in is difficult. Learning to take profits during euphoria is hard, and not panic selling when you bought cheap, and then all of a sudden the token gets even cheaper, well, that's difficult too. Now, today's video is a bit of a step back to look at the forest from a distance. Today's video is also sponsored by WonderFi. As you probably know, we say no to almost all the sponsors that approach us and only accept the best, and only if I think that the information is relevant to the goal of the most informed audience in crypto, and this project fits this. It isn't a token that you can buy, but an essential ecosystem project that will help bring mass adoption, which will help our portfolio values grow as more people can easily onboard into crypto. In the past few months, we are seeing this emergence of crypto projects that are going to bridge these important gaps between traditional banking and crypto. This is exactly where WonderFi fits in. Let's take a look at their website. Let me share with you like the ease of use. Okay, so we can see the iPhone App Store, the Google Play Store, that is coming soon. Look how simple and easy this interface is going to be. Now, this is what we're looking for this to be able to happen. Do you realize the difficulty of DeFi and how difficult it is to participate in that? So let me take you back a few years to when I was 19. I was studying nursing, of all things, through the military. Now, when you come from a relatively poor family, you find creative ways not to be poor and still to get as much education as you can. While there, I did have a genius of a roommate named Cliff, and he showed me a little bit about how to get into the internet. At the time, it was extremely slow and clunky. Everything was text-based. There were no JPEGs or GIF images. In the early days of crypto, too, that's how early it was in the internet. Now, we're not in the early days of crypto, but those weren't too long ago. In those earliest days of crypto, you had to install a CD on your computer or laptop, which helped you have a Bitcoin wallet. Today, however, you can sign up for an account with something like Coinbase, but then you're often sending your crypto across different platforms in different currencies to these other platforms in difficult ways to understand, and especially difficult ways if you're trying to explain it to other people so that they can then participate in yields that are better than what banks will pay. This is where WonderFi comes in. Right from the app, they'll be able to buy crypto directly and then participate in different yields and savings. It abstracts away from all these end users all the difficulties of participating in yield farming and liquidity providing, which, let's face it, most people will never do, as it takes time to understand how to do it, as well as time to understand all the risks involved. But create an app where people can then transfer directly from their bank, participate at much higher yields than what their bank offers, offer the credibility of some of the top names in the crypto space and even the traditional space, and then you have something that can be one of the bridges that brings the wonder of crypto space and the higher returns to a much larger numbers of people. This is how mass adoption happens. It isn't that grandma learns how to get a Coinbase account, send to her Phantom wallet or send Solana to her Phantom wallet, then trade on Radium so that she has a 50-50 split to then provide some liquidity in the pairing of Solana and Serum. But abstract all of that away from her, allow her much higher returns than she is used to, and then all of a sudden her retirement savings are going much farther for her. She is super happy, and it was something easily doable for her. Don't get me wrong, sometimes grandmas are completely up to date on the new tech, but can we agree it is more rare that that happens? Everyone has a phone these days, and with the simplicity of downloading an app, connecting up your account, this is the kind of simplicity that people are looking for. So why does this matter? Well, if you're in my regular audience, you know that I'm completely an altcoin trader. Some people refer to us as degens. My background in investment, by the way, for those of you that are new, after graduating and working as a nurse, I put myself through business school while working as a nurse, worked at a consulting firm called Accenture, and then went into investment real estate for 20 years prior to crypto, the past 4 years. Well, what I like about crypto is that all that prior experience helped me understand how to analyze projects and teams and timing to make strategic investments and develop a system that turned my crypto portfolio from thousands into millions in the past 4 years. Now, understanding projects like WonderFi that are the bridge that will bring over significant capital into the space in an easy to use system that will then bridge millions and then billions. See, that validates that we're here in the right time at the right place. Now, there isn't a token that you can invest in with WonderFi, but understanding how WonderFi will help the ecosystem and validates that we're in the right place and at the right time, that's important. Now, is it right for you to use? Possibly. Let me share with you, though, why I agreed to this video. As an investor, I only have so much time and so much brain capacity to digest all the white papers and the research that it takes. So one of the things that I've always done is leverage the research and time with those people that have proven investment track records. There are two particularly in the crypto space that I always take note of when they make an investment. That's Alameda Research and Mocha Brands. In this case, let's take a look at some of their strategic investors, and I will pull that up. Yes, that. Sam Bankman-Fried or Alameda Research. Interesting, huh? Kevin O'Leary. Interesting. So definitely from the traditional space, coupled with definitely the new and innovative space. If you don't know who Sam Bankman-Fried is, he might be fairly new to crypto, and it's okay. I didn't know who he was before I knew who he was. He's worth, last I checked, about $10 billion. It's probably higher than that. He founded the FTX exchange. He's been in the space for, I think, 6 or 7 years. He's only like 28 or 29 years old. And it seems that everything he touches turns to gold. So with his backing behind this, I have little doubt this is going to be successful in what it's aiming to do. And he was a smart person to be involved in it. So I like their very simplified, easy use, and I can picture people coming across and using this. I will also link this, which talks about WonderFi making a strategic investment specifically in the Solana ecosystem and FTX, in case you're interested in reading through it. As well as what also was interesting is they have a partnership with Circle. Circle is the provider and makes the stablecoin USDC. So, yeah, I do appreciate you joining us. If you're ready to level up your crypto game, and you're here for life-changing wealth, that's why I'm here. Some of you are here for life-changing money, or for those of you that maybe just that nice house or Lambo, strap in because these next few months are going to be hot. We are creating the most informed audience in crypto, so join us. If you haven't subscribed, you might consider it, as the principles I share are proven. They do help you resist FOMO. They help you resist the urges to panic sell right at the bottom. And the system I share is what helped me go from thousands to millions in just 3 years. I say 3 years because my first year, I didn't have this system put together at all. And I actually did pretty good for the first 3 months because I started investing this time, last cycle. And I did really good before I did terrible. Essentially, my portfolio went from 15,000 to 165,000, and then went all the way to 3,000 because I didn't take profits. I was still working on understanding crypto. I didn't know that all the people that had YouTube channels at the time were like the blind leading the blind in a lot of cases. Well, if that's what you're here for, do hit subscribe, turn on that bell notification, and strap in because it is going to be a bumpy ride, but it's also going to feel like a rocket ship at times, and I can't wait. This rap I had written for all of you, my Rainmaker family. This is our Rainmaker rap. I wrote the words, had somebody who's good at rap produce it, so that it just reinforced the principles of crypto investing in the system. So hope you enjoy.
Came into the space chasing all of the gains, chasing the pumps and all of the hype trains. But like in life, be bad before you're good. Was taught to buy when it was boring like a Rainmaker should. I buy when it's down, don't chase the boats that I miss. I always make the time in mind. I sit the one out cause I'm patient like that, and I'll wait for the right time. I sell when it's high, I buy when it's low. They call me rich, they call me smart. I'm just a Rainmaker running the show. Calculated investments, I don't lead with my heart. The principles are simple, they're leaving a mark. Buy when it's boring, just gotta be smart. I sell when it's hype, like all the channels they pump it. That's when I was selling, go parabolic and dump it. They call me rich, they call me smart. I'm a Rainmaker, making my own start. I'm with the future, learning the past. Makes the time fly by, years going so fast. The game plan is mine, I'll own it now. When I reach the top, haters asking me how. Cause I'm a Rainmaker, investments I love, and I follow what I learn, not relying on luck. The time is never better, the time like the present. This next 5 years is a gift and a feeling like heaven. I'm committed to learn, to study and to know that nothing comes easy but with knowledge to gain show. Sticking at this wrong cause soon will come a bear market. Learning and growing, and when it's slow will be the target. Naysayers come out, Bitcoin is dead. The massive decreases can get to your head. I'm sticking around, the time is better. I'm strong like that, I'll let the others be fretters. In 2 years time the bull will bring back the gains. That makes it worth the effort cause here comes the rain. So let's go Rainmakers, let's make it all happen. Let go with the hate, let the haters be crapping. I'm here for 5 years, let's do this together. The time is right, the time could be better. They call me rich, they call me smart. I'm a Rainmaker, making my own start. I'm with the future, learning the past. Makes the time fly by, years going so fast. This game plan is mine, I'll own it now. When I reach the top, haters asking me how. Cause I'm a Rainmaker, investments I love, and I follow what I learn, not relying on luck. Haters be hating, the time to slow down. Addressing what they say when I'm wearing my crown. They're chasing green candles like someone who was new. I got a vision that was bigger, helping me to push through. I'm still human and sometimes it is rough, and that's what makes me special, simply I stay tough. Cause I'm a Rainmaker, investments I love, and I follow what I learn, not relying on luck.